Alright boys, in this video I'm about to tell you guys how to always go viral and how to stay consistently viral for your dropshipping products. And I know I have so many other videos on my channel talking about how to go viral and stuff like that, but in this one I'm going to be focusing mainly on video formats and video concepts, because this is one thing that's becoming huge in the organic space that not that many people are talking about now. So right now I'm basically going to be covering everything you need to know, because nowadays going viral consists of having the best concept for your product. And when I say concept, I basically mean the format or like the idea behind your video. In this video I'm basically going to be covering the main 6 concepts you need to master to always go viral for your products. So these 6 videos are kind of like 6 pillars in what I call the viral arsenal. So imagine you're playing Fortnite, you have like your inventory, you have an AR, you have a shotgun, a sniper, some chug jugs. That's like your inventory, and you can pull out each weapon or each item and use that when it needs to be used. So the viral arsenal with these 6 main video concepts is basically the same thing, but with dropshipping. Obviously we're not fucking playing Fortnite, bro. But whenever you're testing a new product and you need to go viral, you can pull out one of these 6 concepts out of your inventory and use it to go viral. So when it comes to being a dropshipper, you need to be versatile and you need to master every single one of these concepts I'm about to break down in this video if you want to have long-term success in this game. And now let's break down the viral arsenal and these 6 viral video concepts. So the first concept in the viral arsenal is contrast videos. So if you've been in the dropshipping game at all, everyone should know what a contrast video is. It's been around since the very beginning of organic dropshipping. Since I even started dropshipping, contrast videos were around. It's been a thing. But the craziest thing about contrast videos is they still work till this day and they are super effective. But basically what a contrast video is when you compare your product to something else. So a prototype video is a contrast video, when you say the prototype versus the final product, or a video that says what people think we sell versus what we actually sell. You're comparing one product to the actual product that you're selling. That's a contrast video. So I'm about to put an example of a contrast video on the screen right now. So that right there was a perfect example of a little unique twist to a contrast video. So basically what he did was say 1% and show a super shitty version of the product. Then he said 50% and showed a slightly less shitty version of it kind of not working. Then he says 100% and shows the final product that he's actually selling and kind of shows how to use it so the viewers know they can go buy that. So that was a perfect example of a contrast video right there. And because contrast videos have been around for a long time, like I said, so prototype videos and the basic contrast videos are super like dropshippy at this point. You need to find unique twists you can do to these contrast videos. So like that guy did right there, 1%, 50%, 100%. It's kind of like a unique twist to the basic contrast prototype style. But that right there was the first concept of the viral arsenal, contrast videos. The second concept I'm going to be talking about is controversy. So controversy in itself isn't really like a video style, but adding the right sort of controversy can make or break your video and make it go viral. So controversy is a little confusing because there's many ways of doing it, but you can literally add controversy to your video in any single way. So back in 2022 when I first started dropshipping, it was horrible, bro. People were squirting lotion on their product, acting like they were nutting all over it. Like people were just doing random ass shit back in the day, trying to go viral for any single reason. So basically with controversy, you just want to spark emotion in the viewer, whether that's confusion, happiness, anger, anything like that. Or another very popular form of controversy is just baiting the viewer to the comment section. You basically just want to make the viewer feel smart, like they caught something in the video that they need to comment about that nobody else caught. A lot of dropshippers used to put condoms in the background of their videos to kind of bait the viewers to be like, did nobody see that condom? Did nobody see that? And it just boosts the engagement, because the more comments you get, the higher the engagement, and the higher the engagement, the more TikTok pushes out your video. The main thing you guys need to realize about controversy is that viewers are getting smarter, and you don't want to cause dumb controversy just to go viral for no reason, because it completely takes away from your actual product. You want to go viral for the right reasons, so those views convert to sales. So nowadays your controversy needs to be very subtle and not take away from the actual product. So I'm about to show you guys a decent example right here. So as you can see in this video, this guy had a pot of boiling water, was trying to pour it in his product, accidentally dumped it on his hand, kind of burned himself, And then in the very next clip, his hand was like wrapped up in bandages as if he got like a 3rd-degree burn. So that's exactly how you like drive people to the comments, like, bro literally burned himself, blah, blah, blah. So this kind of controversy was actually a little too distracting. This one definitely took away from the product. Like, the main reason this video went viral was definitely because he like burned his hand, and it was kind of just like the comments laughing at him. So this controversy was actually a little too much, but I just want to give you guys an example of what controversy is so you guys get a better idea. But yeah, that's controversy right there. That's the second concept, or like second pillar of the viral arsenal. So now let's move on to the third. Now the third pillar of the viral arsenal is storytelling videos. Once again, storytelling videos have been around since the beginning of TikTok. I guarantee you 1 out of every 10 TikToks you watch on a regular basis is a storyline video. But basically what you're doing is creating a storyline within your video that makes the viewers want to watch until the very end to see what happens. And especially when you're filming for a product, if a storyline video is executed perfectly, they always hit and actually tend to convert really good. So I'm about to show you guys an example right here.
We can't back down. We can't back down. We can't back down. We can't back down.
So very simple and effective storyline video right there. Just by the hook, you can instantly tell that this video like has an ending to it, right? Making my boyfriend try the cone challenge. So that hook kind of catches your attention, like, oh, the cone challenge, what is this? And they say round 1, round 2, and at the very end of the video, they show the final result of them being high as fuck off these like edibles. So that was a perfectly executed storyline video. You start with the hook, you kind of start with the meat of the story, round 2, round 1, kind of show funny clips, and at the very end, you show the final result, which is what the people wanted from the very beginning of the video. So storyline videos are pretty self-explanatory. You just create a story within your video, but that right there is the third pillar of the viral arsenal, storyline videos. So now let's move on to the fourth. So the fourth one is my personal favorite and the type of content that I personally make the most, but it's going to be POV / simple hook content. And this is low-key the most popular type of content in the organic game right now, just showing off your product with a very simple hook, and that's pretty much it. As you guys know, organic dropshipping has gone through so many phases. Like, dropshipping was very organic content in the beginning when I first started. Then as soon as like 11 labs became a trend, it became like super highly edited and like storytelling videos with 11 labs. And then after like 11 labs died until like recently, organic has actually become organic again, where you're kind of just showing off the product with a simple hook on top, which I personally like because first of all, it's the easiest to make, and it's also just the most organic. And we do organic dropshipping, and this is very organic content. So basically with like POV and simple hook videos, all you're doing is literally putting a simple hook, calling out your target audience, and showing off your product. That's pretty much it. So I'm about to show you guys an example right here. So as you can see, very simple content. POV, your boyfriend just bought you this gift, and then you show the gift that he bought you. That's pretty much it. You just have a simple hook, and then you show off your product and how it works. Very simple. Once again, my personal favorite, because it's literally the easiest type of content to make, and it's also very organic. Like, just very simple content. Let the product speak for itself. Like I said in the very beginning of the video, you need to have a good product that kind of catches people's attention, that has a wow factor. So if your product is already viral and it's just naturally eye-catching, all you have to do is show off the product, put a simple hook on top, and the video will go viral because your product does all the heavy lifting. So that right there is the fourth pillar of the viral arsenal. But now let's move on once again. So the fifth pillar is going to be quotation videos. So I'm not gonna lie, I've never heard anybody talk about this. I low-key just made this up this week, like quotation videos. I don't even know what else to call it. I just called it quotation videos. And this is low-key like very recent to the game. I don't think these video concepts have been around too long. I'm not really sure when they started becoming popular, but they are pretty new to the game. But a quotation video is basically any video that just has quotation marks on it. So with this video concept, you're kind of just creating a fake conversation with somebody that creates a good cliffhanger for the beginning of your video. So I'm about to show you guys an example right here. So as you can see, the hook said, "I'll look stupid wearing these alone," and it's kind of like the visual hook of handing a gift over to somebody. They slowly unwrap the box, and it turns out to be these onesies, and then the video cuts to them wearing it together, dancing as a couple in these little onesies. Cute video, blah blah blah. But as you guys can see, that quotation hook acted as a cliffhanger for the beginning of the video, and it kind of baited the viewers to keep watching to see the final product. Because like, what are you gonna look silly wearing by yourself? Like, what could this be? Then the viewers see the final product, they might think it's cute, send it to their boyfriends or buy it for their girlfriends, blah blah blah. So that's basically what I call a quotation video, or like a quotation video concept. Another very popular format is like the babe hooks. So people put quotations and they put, babe, stop buying dumb stuff, you're 35 years old, and they show off their product under it. I feel like any videos that has quotation marks, I just kind of filter under quotation videos. But that right there is what I call a quotation video concept, and that's the 5th pillar of the viral arsenal. So the 6th and final pillar of the viral arsenal is going to be stitch videos. These video concepts are very new to the organic game. They literally became a trend like January and February of this year, 2024. And I know that because my roommate Jacob, who is also a coach inside of BSM, was actually the pioneer of this video concept. And once again, all of you guys have probably seen a stitch video on your burner because they are very popular now. But basically what a stitch video is when you steal an eye-catching hook and put it in your video to blend in with your product, or to blend in with the emotion that you're trying to convey in that video. So I'm about to show you guys 2 different examples of stitch videos, and each one serves a different purpose, which I'm about to break down after. But here's the first example right here. So in this video, the stitch hook was meant to blend in with the emotion that the video was trying to convey. So the stitch video was a girl crying, and the hook literally said, stop crying, they're just little teddy bears. And the girl in the hook is essentially crying because the teddy bears are so cute. And the video cuts off and shows off the product and kind of shows how cute these little teddy bears are. So this stitch video was executed perfectly in terms of emotion. So they used that girl crying to kind of convey how emotional and cute these little teddy bears actually are. So that stitch video was basically used for emotion in the video. So now I'm about to show you guys a second example, which is kind of the opposite, where you're using the stitch video to blend in with the product. So I'll show you guys that example right here.
I don't think I've ever seen someone with more keychains than me.
Come home, you know you can't roam without Caesar. I know you love to show off, but I never thought that you would take it this far. What do I know?
So as you can see, the stitch video that this dropshipper stole was a girl in her car showing off her keychains. I've never seen somebody with more keychains than me. Then the video cuts to the dropshipper actually showing off his product, which also happens to be a bunch of keychains. And he basically just shows off the product from there, what they do and stuff like that. But as you can see, that stitch video perfectly blended in with his product and what he was trying to show in that video. But hopefully you guys can tell the difference between those 2 different stitch video examples, how one kind of helped convey the emotion of the video and the other one just helped to blend in with the product and show off the product. So I feel like those are the 2 main types of stitch videos you can do, but that is the 6th pillar of the viral arsenal, stitch videos. And that's pretty much it, boys. That's what I like to call the viral arsenal. Once again, these are basically video concepts that you can take out of your inventory at any moment to go viral for your product. So use all these video formats and video concepts to your advantage. So when you're testing your product and you're struggling to go viral, come back to this list and make sure you've tested every single one of these concepts. You can't just try one of these concepts and do it over and over and over again and expect to go viral. If one concept isn't working for your product or for your audience, test more of these concepts. And then once you start going viral consistently, you can figure out which concept or which video format goes the most viral for your product or for your target audience, and you can start doing that one more and more and more. So for one of my past winners, I tested every single concept on this list. I tried to go viral, and eventually the POV and Simple Hook concept started going the most viral for my product. And every single video from there on out, I just made simple hook videos and I was going viral every single week for my product. But the only reason I was able to crack that down is because I tested every single one of these concepts and figured out that one goes the most viral for my product. But yeah, boys, that's basically all the sauce I have for you guys in this video. Hopefully you guys gained some value from this. If you guys do want to work with me one-on-one and turn into organic demons, you can apply for my one-on-one mentorship. It's going to be the first link in the description of this YouTube video. And for anyone who joins my one-on-one mentorship, I will guarantee that you make your next 5 figures with organic dropshipping, or I'll give you your money back. That's how confident I am in the BSM inner circle. Students in the inner circle fucking print money out of thin air because we actually do this shit and we just teach you guys the stuff that we do personally, and what we teach obviously works. So if you do want to apply for the one-on-one mentorship, click the first link in the description. And if you guys are new to the channel, you're just learning about dropshipping, you kind of want to get your feet wet, I also have a completely free training going over what organic dropshipping is. That'll be the second link in the description. But yeah, I'm going to leave those 2 links in the description of this YouTube video in case you guys want to check them out. But yeah, boys, that's pretty much it. I'm going to wrap up the video right here. Hopefully you guys learned some shit. I'll catch you guys in the next one.